Sheridan Smith?
Mathew Dunster.
How was it when Willie and I first approached you and said we wanted you to play the part?
I remember, I think I screamed, I think I dropped the phone and jumped at the chance, of course, because Willie's one of my favourite writers, educating Rita, Blood Brothers, and always wanted to work with you. Loved you as an actor and a director, fresh from Broadway. Can't even say it, Broadway. And so, yeah, it was like the dream, and a dream part. Shirley Valentine, like for a woman, that's just a gift.
And Willie Russell means so much to us as Northerners, doesn't he? He's been telling our stories.
Exactly, yeah, we totally relate to everything that he writes about. Because you've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I started at school doing Blood Brothers and Our Day Out and Stags and Hens, so he was a big reason for why I wanted to do it. And was always impressed at what a brilliant writer he was in getting into the minds and situations of women. Do you find that playing the part?
Yeah, massively. And I think it's quite rare to have a male playwright that can do that. And having him in the room with us the last few days has been amazing, hasn't it?
Invaluable, absolutely brilliant. So we're setting it in 1986, the year it was written. Yeah. And a big part of the story is about her being a mum, and I think it'll appeal to mums. A lot of mums have talked to me about why they love it, and you're a mum, so is there elements of it that touch you because of that? Yeah,
massively. I think if I'd done Shirley before I had kids, I wouldn't have had the connection that I've got now. I mean, her kids are grown up, but, you know, my little 2.5-year-old, that feeling, you know, you're a great dad, you know, and your dreams and hopes and aspirations for them, you know, that, I think definitely it's something that now I'm a mum, I can connect a lot more with Shirley. But you're right, I think the audience will be a lot of mums in the audience, and dads.
So you're on your own on stage, and that's challenging enough, but you're cooking chips and egg. How's that as an experience? It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Well, today was really weird, because it's the first time on its feet, and not talking to another cast member, you know, was really kind of petrifying at first. And then having to do chopping, you know, peeling potatoes and...
Yeah. Even though the producers have gone to great expense to get someone to teach how to peel a potato.
How embarrassing is that? People, they sent me a chef to my house to show me how to teach chips and egg. And people are like, how do you not know how? So I just don't, I'm like burnt toast. Brilliant. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge.
So when we asked you to play the part, you were actually a little bit young, because it was obviously pre-COVID. But now, you might be the first person that's played her exactly the right age.
Absolutely, yeah, I think it must have been, so I must have been about 39, I think. Mm-hmm. And then obviously I'm 42 in June, so I'm kind of the perfect age now.
It was written in 86. My mum was born in 44, so she was 42 in the year it was born, so it means a great deal to me as well, your age right now in this part.
That I'm bang on the right age, yeah. That is amazing.
And that's why I keep making suggestions to you about hair and costume, because I can kind of see my mum in 1986.
Yeah, but that's it. When all your ideas you're coming up with, you know, everything we're talking about, like from the phones and, like, it sounds like I'm kind of, your mum is part of it in a way.
Oh, great.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Everybody knows that you are a kind of very rare beast, in that you've got such populist appeal, people love you, and yet you're taken so seriously and so highly regarded as an actress. How does that feel, traversing the big musicals that you do and acting in the things that I've seen you in and adored, like Midsummer Night's Dream and Hedda Gabler? What's it like traversing those two worlds?
Thank you. I feel lucky that I get a chance to do the two different things, and I haven't done a play in a long time. You know, I've done a few musicals. I did Funny Girl and Joseph, but this is the first play I've done in ages. It's probably since Hedda Gabler, I think. Right. And it's so different. I kind of love that. I mean, I love doing musicals and the singing and dancing, staginess, but this is great to do a straight play, you know, and a one-woman show. I mean, I'm usually in a cast of 30 or 40 people.
In fact, the last play I did that connected me, you and Willie in a way as well, because I'd just done Midsummer Night's Dream. So I was thinking about you and your Titania when I was doing it. But I did it in the new Shakespeare North Playhouse in Prescott in Liverpool. Back to our project, the Duke of York's intimate 600-seater How does that feel like the right kind of place for what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm so chuffed it's not somewhere huge. Like, you know, when I did Joseph, it's at the Palladium, which is amazing and exciting, but to do Shirley Valentine, you want it to be intimate, don't you?
Yeah.
I did do Little Shop of Horrors at the Duke of York, so I've been there before.
Ah, so you know it.
And yeah, I do know it, but I just feel like it's big enough, but we will all still be connecting, you know.
I've been telling people that it's a play and that you're in it, and they go, who else is in it? I go, no, it's a one-person show. But obviously the film and Pauline Collins, they are imprinted to some extent in the public's mind.
Yeah.
Was that daunting, or is it exciting about making it your own?
It's exciting, but you're right. Everyone I tell, you know, people that didn't know it was a one-woman play first, and they've only seen the film, they're like, who's playing Costas? Who's playing this part? And I'm like, me? I'm playing it all, you know. So I hope they won't be disappointed.
Sheridan Smith as Costas.
So yeah, I think like a whole new generation, you know, that only know it from the film are going to get to see the original, the one-woman play.
And just how theatrical it is.
Yeah.
It's a proper bit of theatre, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
How's it felt having Willie Russell in the room with us this first week?
Having Willie there has just been amazing. I mean, starstruck, but he knows the play inside out. He wrote it, so invaluable. It's
been really exciting, hasn't it, watching how tuned in he is to hearing you saying it and the little adjustments he's been making for us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so flattered that he would change it, but he's kind of just, he's changing it for us and for how we're going to do this particular show.
Yeah, and because he keeps the play alive in the room, it really encourages you and I to find new things in it. And
definitely, and he's not been precious, has he, about, you know, if we tweak this or change that. So it's been like a real team effort, a collaboration.
He lets us know when he doesn't like what we're doing.
Yeah. Don't cross him.